All right, guys. Hey, what's good? How you doing? Good morning. Welcome to the smoke. We're on the Pitmaker today. I got some baby back ribs. Only doing 12 slabs. Simple seasoning. Went with some dusting, just some salt, pepper, and a little bit of rib rub. Keeping it simple, like I always do. So here we go. So I picked these up for a really good price, and so I'm just gonna put 12 on today. Not all of them that I got, just 12. So let's look at the pit. It was right at 150 to 150 degrees. So went in and seasoned my ribs up while this was coming up the temp. So I am gonna have a pan in here, no water, just gonna keep it dry. And I'm gonna smoke on the first, second, and third shelf. Let's check out the pit. So they got some post oak right there, little small splits. Let's see, it shouldn't be too hot, hopefully. There we go. Some lump charcoal. And so these are pretty much blazing hot in the middle. I'm gonna run 275 to 300 degrees, but I'm definitely gonna be watching the top because we know the top shelf and of course the bottom gets really hot. So I'll bring you guys back, and once I get all the ribs on, then I'm gonna drop the wood. All right, blessings to you, and we'll see you in a few. All right, so just like that, we're back in 30 seconds. Oh, I got the hot charcoal, lump charcoal. I got just 2 pieces of post oak, and this is all the wood I'm going to be using for this cook, guys. Like I said, I'm going to run 275 to 300 degrees. Let's check out the ribs, the old baby backs. So I'm running 4 racks so you guys can see the difference between the different colors as you go down the rack, and make your adjustments as necessary. So you can see that I don't have my ribs directly over each other, so I got them staggered a little bit because sometimes I don't like the drippings, because sometimes they can get kind of dark if your grates are not clean enough. But my grates are clean, but I like to have mine staggered as much as possible if I'm only going like 4 racks or 3 per rack. Okay, got the drip pans to catch all the drippings. Okay, let's go and drop these. I'm just gonna go one at a time. I'm gonna go with the biggest one first. Let's put it right directly on top of it. And that's all she wrote. Let's close it up. Okay. Perfect. Now I'm not gonna leave this crack. I'm just going to go ahead and close it because the coals are blazing hot, and I'm going to be taking my time on this 275 and just leave it alone. And I come back probably about 2 hours from now, and that log will be pretty much done. The stack is wide open, and I got my vent, my valve wide open too. All right, guys. Hey, bring you back in a few. Blessings to you. Hey, what's good, everyone? How you doing? Welcome back to the smoke on the Pitmaker vote right here. It's only been about an hour and a half, maybe an hour and 45 minutes. I'm getting ready to throw my second small split in, and that'll be it. Let's go ahead and check out the cook first, and we'll check out the firebox. All right, let's dig it. Let's check it out. Okay. So let's see. Okay. Ow, this sucker is hot. Good night. I forgot how hot this thing gets. Burn my daggone thumb. Okay, no spraying. I'm just gonna let it roll. Just gonna let it roll. So pretty much even cook. All right, so I did take this second rack, the bottom rack, which was up top, and then put it at the bottom, and the one that's on the bottom, put it up top. Okay. But there we go. Dry pit, smoking real good, and it is holding temp. Okay, let's leave this alone. Let's check out the firebox. Let me get me a rag first, because I tell you, I burnt the heck out of my thumb. Let's see what's popping. Okay. All right, man. So when the winter time come, guys, you can bet you I will be on this thing when the winter time hits. Okay. Oh, so there's that split, just about done. It already charcoaled over, and so we're gonna throw that second split in there, and that's gonna be all she wrote for smoke, because ribs don't need that much. Okay, they really don't. I don't do that 3, 2, 1. Get them done. Just make them taste good. That's all you got to do. Just make it taste good. 3 hours tops. That's all I like to spend on my ribs. 3.5. And that's it. So I'm gonna leave this open for about 2 minutes, 3 minutes, and then I'm gonna go ahead and close it. Let's do one more look at the baby backs. Okay. 12 racks of ribs. And so the second and third shelf are pretty much cooking even. And I said before, the bottom and the top really do cook a little faster. All right, let's leave it alone. All right, guys, hey, blessings to you, and I'll bring you back when it's time to wrap. All right, guys, hey, welcome back to my smoke. It's been just over 3 hours, maybe 3 hours and 45 minutes. So I had to slow it down, got kind of busy in the restaurant. So I locked it down at 225. So it's been holding right there for a few hours. But let's go ahead and check it out. Go ahead and wrap these up and call this cook done. Okay, so I did get up as high as 275 during the initial, and then I brought it back down so I wouldn't have to keep coming out and checking on it. So haven't sprayed anything. I just kept it just like it is. I just let it roll, guys. That's it. So I'm gonna wrap these up with some aluminum foil. Starting to split right there. Starting to split. So I know it's about ready. It's getting done. Perfect. I don't like to go too far with baby backs, because you know they don't have a lot of fat. So probably around 150-ish, 155, or two. My color, I don't want to go too dark. A light color for my baby backs. Beautiful color. That light spot, man, that's fine. That means it's still going to be juicy. I don't want to have it too dark. See, like this, even though that looks good, but for baby backs, that's too far for me. So I like that. I like that happy medium. I don't do it like my regular, full racks, but something like this is fine. This might be a little too dark, but it's still good. But I like to keep my moisture in there. But so I'm gonna wrap this in foil, and then I'm just gonna add some water to it and let it steam out and get it tender. Let's go ahead and check out the firebox, because I'm gonna take all these ribs. Once they're done, I'm gonna go ahead and stick them in my zero refrigerator and freeze them. Yep. Because since I'm a one-man show, and that's what you got to do sometimes, especially when you're doing it by yourself. Oh, okay, let's pour this out. Oh, that was hot. Look at this thing. I didn't add any more fuel. Two quarter splits, and that was it. Man, this thing is blazing. When I say it holds temp well, very efficient, I mean that. Man, I had this thing since early 2018, late 2017. So I got this when I retired out of the military. So it's been 6 years, 17, 18, 19, 21, 22. Oh my God, almost 6.5 years. Good night. Yep, it's a well-insulated pit. All right, guys, I'll bring you back on my next smoke. Probably putting on a few briskets and a few pork butts. All right, guys, blessings. That's it. I'm done.